Racist by Default, Part 2. Okay, so I touched on a lot of stuff in the first video, and I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed the video, because this video is not going to be as unpolite. This video actually is going to be pretty polite, and I probably could have just kept going because I don't know how long I want this video to be, but because the other video is 30 minutes long, I figured I'd better stop and start anew. So racism by default, if you watch the other video, plus some of the bloopers, you'll get where I was trying to go with this entire conversation. Alright, so when you are a racist by default, it's generally due to bad experiences, but sometimes you are a racist by default by some of the shit that flies out of your mouth. Alright, why do I say that? Because you might not be a racist, but you may say some very elaborate racial shit. Alright? You may be walking somewhere, and it could be reflective. You know, it could just be a reflex action, which is reflective. And you may see a very wealthy, crazy rich Asian walking down the street. His suit's best. It's better than yours. He's looking all decked. He's all fly. And you're walking down there, and you're looking at this guy. And before you can catch yourself, you say, damn, that chink must got some money. Now, I just pissed off 10 Chinese people that I know by saying, damn, that chink must have some money. Which is kind of fucked up because I only know like maybe 4 or 5 Chinese people. So, it may very well, I may have only pissed off 2 of them. But you know, racism by default, that was a racist statement that I just said, damn, that chink must have some money. Because 9 times out of 10, when I see Chinese people in their normal gear, they're wearing shit like I'm wearing. Just regular ass clothes. You know, they're not decked out special. That guy might not have had no damn money. That just might have been his best suit. He might have been going to get a job interview where he can get fucking money. Stereotypical racist statement, you're in class and there's only one Asian in class and it's a math class and this Asian is great with math because stereotypically Asians are great with math, so you go get help from not the smart black kid who's actually better in math than the Asian kid, not the smart white kid who's better than the black and the Asian kid. You go over to the Asian kid because you think that this Asian kid is cool and he's good with math. Same scenario, only it's a girl. So now you're distracted because she's pretty and she's good with math. But she might actually be horrible with math. And she gets her math tips from the white kid who's the fucking genius in the class, or the black kid who's the genius in class, but you wanted to go with what you thought would have been the stereotypical genius in class, which would be the Asian kid. You see where I'm going with that? New scenario. So, you are not white or Asian or black. You're an Asian person, and you're walking into a place where only black people are. So, you don't want to feel like the odd man out. You want to go and hang with the tough black guys. Tough black guys might be a little bit nervous because they think you might be Bruce Lee. So they're like, you know, we got to be a little bit careful on this guy. You know, we may have to jump this motherfucker. You know, that's a very well-known saying. Okay, if you're not Asian and you haven't hung around a lot of black people, it's a very well-known saying that if they give you that look like, yeah, this motherfucker might be Bruce Lee up in this bitch, we might have to jump this motherfucker. Don't take that shit personally. But, you know, it very well could be on the back of their minds. But once they get to know you, you'll be just like the guy in the Wu-Tang Clan who was black. Now, excuse me. I didn't mean the Wu-Tang Clan. I meant the Rough Riders who was Asian from the Too Fast, Too Furious soundtrack. You know, I'm going to teach y'all Chinese. That guy. You know. So, you know, you have to live and you have to learn. And experience will always be your teacher. You know, always experience will be your teacher. But a bad experience is not always the best teacher. So the Chinese guy hangs out, and as long as he doesn't pull a Jackie Chan from Rush Hour, I say, what's up, my nigga? Then everything will go kosher and everybody will be fine. But that could also be in reverse if a black guy's going over to China and he's hanging nothing with Chinese cats and he goes, what's up, my chink? He might get his ass kicked inside out. So you see where that's working at. Racism by default can also be some of the shit that comes out your mouth. You know, I don't know if women actually have that issue. You know, because they're on a whole another level of shit. Because they have female problems, which is universal to all females, unless you're transgender, then you don't count. But for normal females who are not transgender, I'm pretty sure that their racial problems might only have something to do with like physical beauty. It might not have something to do with their ethnicity, but it might have something to do with their physical beauty. It's like, oh, this Asian girl, she's got a body like a black bitch. I don't like her because her boobs are bigger than mine, or her ass is bigger than mine. Some shit like that. That might be the only thing with women and being racist by default that I can actually pick out. Because as a man, you know, I'm not gonna go up to another man, whether he's black or Asian, and see which one of us has the bigger penis. That's not something that I'm into. You know, I'm happy with what I got. If yours is bigger, good for you. You know, if yours is smaller, I'm sorry for you. You know, they're all the same until they get erect, so it doesn't really matter. You know, some of us are like this big, and then when we get erect, we're like this big, and then there's some of us who are like this big, and then when we get erect, they have nothing. They're just like normal. You know, so it's just a thing. But women are a little bit different. You know, they have more to compare with. So I don't know how racism really works on the female perspective because I'm straight. I'm not able to come from a female point of view most of the time when it comes to racist shit. But you know, if it comes to something on a sexual level, most women will be like, oh, well, she's got mad booty, or she's got big boobs, or she's got a pretty smile, her hair is not nappy, her hair is too clean, her hair is too straight, her hair is too wild. They got that kind of shit going on top of 28 days from now, they got to get these things to protect their draws. So, that being said, I can't speak on their racist shit because I don't really hear too many women of color and of non-color are going around, you know, I don't like Mary Lee because Mary Lee is Asian and she's just so pretty and she's trying to take my boyfriend and stuff like that. I wouldn't fucking know. And then I wouldn't see an Asian woman walking around. I don't like, what's a good black name? Shaquita, because one, I can't spell that bitch name. And two, she got a gap. Right here, she got a gap. I don't know why she think that's cute. She got a gap. The bitch needs to get some braces. You know, and women, I'm sorry, y'all women use the word bitch way too much. Y'all do. And I try to refrain from that, so if I've offended anybody by using the word bitch in this video, I apologize, because that was me trying to get in touch with my feminine side. Clearly, I don't really have a feminine side, because I don't really understand how women function outside of, you know, they got boobs, they look good, they taste great. I like playing with boobs. The end. But, you know, for racism with women, it's not probably as high a thing as it is with men, unless it's a cross-gender thing, where you got a white woman who don't like black men, or you got a white woman who loves black men, or you got an Asian woman who don't like black men, or you have an Asian woman who loves black men, or you have a black woman who don't like black men, or a black woman who do love black men, or white men. I'm sorry, I left all the other men out. Well, only men I could really associate with would be black men. You know, I'm part Native American, but hell, if you ask me, to be honest, the world's gonna see me as black because my birth certificate says Negro on it. So, you know, you kind of have to deal with that. Granted, back in the days when I was born, back in the days when my mom and I was born, you didn't really have a category for multicultural people. All right? Again, systemic racism or racism by default is the simple fact that, okay, so here's the doctor. This woman is whitish, blackish. When the baby comes out, whatever skin tone it is, that's what we're going to write on the thing. If that baby comes out sparkly white, we're going to write sparkly white. But if both of the parents are brown, we're going to write Negro. Even if this lady looks white, but she's having brown babies, we're going to write Negro. So you're either going to be Negro, you're going to be white, or you're going to be Asian. However, if you're a Native American, sometimes they put you down as mulatto. And when I went to find my ancestry on my great-grandmother, Ada Wallace Ford, they have her listed as mulatto, where she's actually full-blooded Cherokee Indian. So your identity was taken from you when you were Cherokee in this side of the country. But back to the matter is, the fact is that racism by default happens between something that comes out your mouth is exceptionally racist, or a perturbatory action from a bad experience which makes you hate a particular race of people due to your bad experience from an interaction with that person of a different race. But we're on speaking. So, you can go and hang with anybody you want. And then there are a lot of people who are white who aren't racist, but use the word nigga religiously. Ah, nigga, what's up, nigga? Hey, nigga, how you doing, nigga? And they about as white as fuck. But they're only white on the outside. I know some people who are white on the outside, but they're basically black people trapped in a white person's body. All right? And that's cool, because they keep this shit real, And if they use the word nigga, they alright. But if they catch another white motherfucker using the word nigga and they beat the shit out of that motherfucker, then you know that motherfucker is a black man. Alright? And I know quite a few of those cats. Y'all know who you are. Shout out to JoJo. Anyway, because he's blacker than me. Alright? Let's put it that way. He's blacker than me. Yeah. He's like the whitest black dude I ever met in my life. But he's only white on the outside. He black. He's straight black. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all say. He's straight black. One more JoJo. Anyway, the whole point is, there are some white people who use it in a racist overtone. And there are some white people who use nigga because they down with black people, and the black people they hang with know they use that word because they let them use that word, and they use that word because these guys is on fucking blood. So that's just how that works out. And that does not make them racist. It might make them reverse racist towards white people, but you get where I'm going with that. It's the same thing. I've never met any black people who hang with white people and started using the word honky. I haven't met anybody like that yet. If you're out there, congratulations. But I haven't met too many people who are Native American running around hollering, "What's up, chief? How's it going, chief?" to everybody who's in the village. That's not what they do. Most people, the only person that's preferred as the chief is actually the fucking chief. And it's not like they're gonna go around saying, "Witch doctor! What's up, witch doctor? What's up, shaman?" Nah, they probably call that guy Bob. But the whole point of the matter is that you are racist by default when you either do racial shit because you had a racist experience that was really bad and it turns you from being what a normal person could have been to a straight racist. And then the other way is where you speak racist overtures or undertones or epitaphs of racial stuff. To quote the Turian from Mass Effect 2, "You humans are all racist." Go Google that. You'll enjoy that video. But the thing is, when it comes down to racism exists because we tolerate that shit. Racism exists because no one of any particular race or gender wants to sit down and figure out what the fuck the problem is. Racism exists for the simple fact that no one has a choice of the race or the gender that you are born with. If you were born a little girl, until you're 18 and become a woman, you're a girl. Whether you white, black, or Asian, you're a girl. If you were born a little boy, whether you white, black, or Asian, you're a little boy. And there are some of those ones who are born transgender, where they are in a girl's body, but they are a boy. And that works the other way too, where they're in a boy's body, but they are born a girl. Their brain is a girl's brain, but their body does not match their body. I forgot what the hell the shit's called. I know it has something to do with gender dysphoria. That may be what it's called, but anyway. I'm as normal as I can get, or at least I hope I'm normal. I'm not going to say that for sure I'm normal, but as far as gender, I love being a man. It's fun. I love looking at women. I like looking at the back side. I look at the front side, looking at it from the side. But that's just me. I love women. I love looking at women. I don't give a damn what color you are. I know I'm more attracted to a certain ethnicity of women versus a different ethnicity of women. But as a person of multicultural, I can mess with all the women, which is good because I can mess with black women, I can mess with Asian women, I can mess with white women. And you know why? Because I'm mixed. And I have all that in my blood system. So wherever I choose to go, it's up to me. Now, a lot of people give me flack on that, but that's fine. The point of the matter is that when you are racist by default, you have those options. You have to understand racism in itself is an evil act of hating someone because of something that no one gives an option of when you're born. And I want to end this on this. When you are born, you do not get to pick when you're up there in Ball City or Ovary City or wherever the hell we come from before our parents do, bust a nut, and make you. It's not like you're in a line that says, all white people get over here, all black people get over here, all Asian people get right here. And why did I do that? I know you're thinking, your essay, you left off Mexicanos. All right, here's your history lesson for the end of this, because I've said this before in many videos, so I'll say it again. Because if you're Native American, and these are your categories, because there's like 10,000 Native American tribes. You have the First Nation, you have Eskimos, and you have the American Indians, which are Native Americans. And those Native Americans sponsored down into South America, where you have the Aztec, the Incans, the Mayans, and the Amazon. Guess what? All of y'all are Asian. That is your history lesson. So, Asians have the majority of the people of the world. And then you have whites and you have blacks. So blacks are not as populated as you think outside of Africa. You know, there's a giant population of Africans in Africa, but there's also a giant population of whites in Africa. But the reason why there's a little less blacks in Africa is because of slavery. Let's keep that shit real. You know, the bigger tribes sold out the smaller tribes to the white people. The white people took them to America. America sold them. And America's also, there were white slaves, there were Native American slaves, there were Asian slaves, there were all different types of slaves. So you guys need to go to school and get your education on so that you'll understand that a lot of Americans that you think may not have come from slavery, and that includes you, a few of you white people who are descendants of indentured servants, your ass may have came from a slave. You may just not know it because you haven't backtracked your family history like I'm going to do. I'm pretty sure my history is going to be really fucked up. I can't wait. When I do that, I will definitely give you guys the results of all that shit. Because as soon as I get money after GalaxyCon, that's like the second thing on my list. But yeah, because I'm saving up all my money for GalaxyCon. Yeah, that's like the top of the list, GalaxyCon. Granted, the girl I want to be there is not going to be there unless she pulls a shock. I follow her on Instagram, and she's going to be like in Newport News or something that day. So that kind of sucks. But anyway. That being said, she won't be in Richmond, but she will be in the one in Newport News, and we don't have tickets for the one in Newport News. We have ones for the one in Richmond. So I'm going to be happy either way on the 28th and the 29th or whatever the fuck of February. I'm going to be fucking awesome. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be ready to rock, and I'm going to be wearing the Scarlet Spider, and that's how we end that. We're going to end this video on one last thing. I will be making another video about racism in the entertainment business, and I'm probably going to have to do that tonight. It just depends on how things are going. I might do that right now. But, you know, it'll be a short video. But the whole point of the matter is, when you're racist by default, 9 times out of 10, it's because of something that comes out of your mouth that made you a racist, or it's because you are racist due to your hatred for other races because of bad experiences. And those are the things that you need to understand. And I'm James Williams Jr. Come for number 2. Be seeing ya.